Alright guys, I want to update you on the trigger. First of all, happy Labor Day. Had some grilled chicken, vegetables, good time with family and friends. Make sure you guys are doing the same. Let's talk about some stuff. Okay, I want to talk about the grip. I want to make sure, I don't know if I need to do a separate video and take this out of the pre-build series and just call it 5KU grip overview, because I've had more time with it and played around with it, and I want to help defend it, okay? Cause I have a feeling there's gonna be idiots out there like, oh, this shit sucks, blah blah blah. I do so much work, guys. We're saving over $100, if not more. I saw a freaking grip on Airsoft Megastore for $340. I've seen some on overseas for $300+. Okay, it's insane how cheap this is. You have to do some work, yes. Are there nitpicks that I have about it? Yes, okay. I already told you, and I wish me and 5K were best friends so I could talk with them and everything, because I give them a round of applause, okay? And also it saved me a headache. I'm ordering from 5 different stores for, customers. It's driving me nuts. I just wish I could order direct from them like CTM. But anyways, I want this trigger screw fixed. It drives me nuts. It's a little off-centered and it's tiny. It needs to be sized up so it's in relation to this. But that's a nitpick. That is a 100% nitpick, me being stupid kind of nitpick, aesthetic kind of stuff. Okay, so not a big deal, but that can it's an easy fix, I think, honestly. But the problem is if they bought 5,000 screws of this, then okay, yeah, that's understandable. This is where I probably say they could just make this, if they just solve this issue right now, done. It's easy. It'll fix it forever. You can see I have some shitty scraping in here. You can see this little guy. What I gotta do is I gotta clean it up now. But I took the risk and I took the gamble of, what, can I get rid of this little bump? And now I can get this sucker in here. Okay, and this is a tall ass trigger. Okay, this is AIP. I don't know if there's anything taller than this, but this is extremely tall. Even the UAC one is tall. Okay, and you can still feel it though at the entrance. Okay, so I got some cleaning to do, and then he knows we milled his. This is just a weed trigger. So the reality is, guys, yes, you can mill it if you don't want to do the grip and you don't want to clean it. Then yeah, go ahead, mill the trigger. I just want to show you guys that it is achievable. Now, I would probably focus on the bottom if you have this. If you have this version, I don't know if they're making. I know they're making a new one that had it was sexy looking. It wasn't like an Infinity, and I cut here, boom, boom. That's what I'm hoping that I want to pick up one day, but I haven't seen it yet. But you can see it's through here. Okay, it's gritty. I need to clean it up, but I want to take a chance at it. Okay. And you can see, then I tested here with the 5K, the 5KU ones. Now the other area that is just insane is this. This needs to be reduced by at least 1 to 2 millimeters, probably at least 1. You can see where it's hitting, and it doesn't like Wii. Okay, you can see this is an old Wii and it's still hitting it. Okay, look at it right there. Doesn't like Pro-Ins. Here's Pro-In. These are my custom ones. Okay, doesn't like it. You can see it's already getting hit. Garter TMs is fine. Where's garter? Did I have garter somewhere? Okay, here's garter. Okay. Okay, no problem. So you've got some. It's a hit and miss. They can just solve that. Reduce it here. Boom, you're done. So 1, 2, 3 areas. But guys, even with these 3 areas, it's doable. Okay, if you need help with this, either A, you're gonna do 2 things. You're gonna do the easier one, which is just slightly sand your front of your magazine. If you don't care, I gotta be honest, guys, all our magazines they get beaten up anyways. I would say do this. It's a lot easier. Sand it. Okay, doesn't really do much to sand it. Okay, it's easy. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you got small hands, okay, you're saved. If you don't, like me, it sucks. You can get a piece of sandpaper, put it in here, and then just go back and forth. You're literally just sanding. You can see exactly where it's getting hit, where it's tight. Okay, you can see it's not until boom, boom, boom. Okay, they're tight. So it's like halfway through. It's not as horrible as the UAC. The UAC, the worst metal grip ever for a certain mag. That drove me nuts. I spent hours on that. This, I don't predict it would take that many hours, okay? I say that many hours, but you know what I mean, depending on what tools you have, if you get creative. I made a 3D printed tool for that. I just don't remember. It was something along the lines of like something like this, and I think there was a stick I made, and I just put sand on it and this, you know, just go back and forward. Okay, so that's the grip. All right, we gotta thank him. He's our guinea pig, but that's why I'm giving him a nice good old I guess we should call it the guinea pig discount. Okay, this one we milled, but I'm not gonna be using it for his build anymore. That now I milled it. I'm gonna be keeping this one. I'm gonna buy it again, guys. He was right at 5.5. Okay, so this is what the small looks like. Okay. This is what the medium looks like. And do I have a large? No, I don't have a large here. A large would be approximately this distance, okay? So it goes from small, medium to large, and that just, it really makes a difference, guys. I promise you. Give it a try one day. That's why I love these puzzle triggers. They're gorgeous and they're cheap. Now what sucks is, I already said it earlier, it doesn't line up. Okay, this is AM steel trigger bar. This is his steel trigger bar. You can see, look carefully. You can see the half moon doesn't line up. You have a couple of ways of modding them. Okay, you have a couple ways of modding them. I don't know if there's a best one. I think everyone's going to have different approach they want to take. I don't know if there's a best one. Everyone's been different. I've always asked, and some people say do that, do this. Okay, I'm just going to try to help you guys walk you through it. Okay, now 5KU, if they're watching, just move this hole back a little bit. It doesn't line up with most of them. Okay, this is a Wii one. If I could find an AIP one, I'll go find an AIP, but I don't like AIP. AIP trigger bow is too short, so don't get AIP trigger bows. Okay, doesn't line up with this one either, but it's a little bit better. Okay, it's a little bit better, but still doesn't line up. If they move that hole just back just a tad bit, we're okay. We're in business. So what you'll do is you're going to notice it's going to be usually this area right here that is the issue, or this area here, or what some people will do is they'll try to widen the hole. Okay, the issue is if you cut it here, and thankfully I have one from my old days. This is my AM steel bar, and you can see it is heavily modified. Okay, I think I did it for the 9-ball here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, fits for the 9-ball. So I probably did modded for that. And what happens is you're going to notice on here, you're going to know something a little bit different. Oh, what's this? You have to counter it, because once you reduce that, and let's see if it actually fits on here. Yeah, okay, look at that. Fits on here almost perfect, probably. It is now that you can see, look at it. You see how the trigger is sitting directly on the bow? That is, you're losing that amount of space to push the disconnector up into the sear to release it. So that's why I had this back in the day. I would shim it to counter it. Now this works just fine. You guys don't, plus you don't need to pay $40 for this steel trigger bow. Okay, it's one of my favorite, but it's not my favorite. My favorite goes to, this is the Nova titanium one. This weighs nothing. It's the gorgeous one. I'm so sad they didn't make it anymore. I wish they would, but anyways, okay. So be prepared to do some work if you're buying these triggers. You're gonna have to be creative. I haven't figured out what I want to do exactly. I've already tested a gun. I got it running the way I want. I'm trying to get a hair trigger. I think he okayed it. I'm pretty sure he did. Okay, I want to give him a little fun experience of, getting that kind of trigger. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Okay. He's okay with hair trigger, so I want to do that, and we're going to fine tune it for 25 grams. I was talking to him, so I reached out to DaVinci guys, okay, and we're gonna have a video on that. And I don't know. We haven't confirmed on it because I have to wait for them to respond. But I ordered a custom barrel from them, a 601 and a 605 at 152. So it's gonna sit, you know, in here. Okay, so we'll see how it is. That's probably gonna take about a week to ship out to me. And I told him I did that without even talking to him. I was like, hey, but I don't know if you want this or not. I ordered it because I know I'm gonna get another EX. So we'll see if he wants it. If not, we're gonna be wrapping this guy up soon. But I felt like this would be a big enough video for you guys to at least help with the grip, and for anyone interested in buying the trigger, because this is an insane deal. You're saving 20-30 bucks. That's a huge difference for puzzle triggers. Okay, and the build quality, guys, it's nice. It snaps right in. It's nice and tight. So far these two have been excellent. You can see this one, I did some test cuts, cut it off. I want to see if that goes in there, and then I started playing around with this inside. Now I need to clean it up. You can see the scratches, right? We got rid of that. It's like they did like a little pocket cut. They just didn't finish it, so they just need to finish it, and then like that's actually good. So I just gotta smooth it out, and you just get some really fine sandpaper. And a trick that you guys can do if you don't have a 3D printer, you could literally get like a flathead, and you get that like really fine sandpaper, put it over, okay, and then you just go like that, boom, 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 boom. You can do wet sandpaper, boom, 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 to smooth it out, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're good. Don't do too much, okay, because you want that trigger nice and tight. And that's why, for example, this was a test, but I'm not going to put this in this gun because now it's not nice and tight. Got it? Because I cut a sizable amount off of here. So this is now, no, it's doo-doo. I gotta go get another medium one. But actually, Airsoft Megastore sent me, let me show you guys. It's actually funny. This is why I tell you guys, always record and open everything. Check everything. I bought this from him, from Airsoft Megastore, and I wanted to put it on his frame. I thought it was sick looking. But look at it. Look at it, guys. Look at this, okay? So I gotta call him tomorrow. This is how it came. Does something look off? Some person, I don't know if it's Airsoft Megastore, but they took this from a right side, you know, for if you're a lefty, and put it on here. I was like, the hell? So I gotta contact him because this is supposed to be where you put your thumb on. Okay, so go look up the 5K thumb rest. You'll see it. And I just thought it would look gorgeous on here. Look at this. It's supposed to be black too. Okay, I'm gonna put it on mine. I don't know if he wants it on his, but I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm putting this sucker on here. We wanna make good use of this. To do this on a frame, guys, is insane. The fact that it comes pre-drilled, just a piece of art. God, 5KU. Okay, but yeah, so I gotta return this. So I'm gonna go pick up another medium because he's 5'5". A 5'5" for the here. So I want a medium. Okay, this is the short. Technically speaking, you could use a short. Okay, but since he's at the edge, I better push him to a medium. But if you see this video, hey, do you want the short? If you like the medium, let me know. Okay, let me put it on. I'm going to show you side by side. Okay, it's just a small difference. Okay, you can see just that bit of difference. I'll show you the small in the grip, and I got to figure out what to do with the situation now. Okay, come on, get in there, buddy. Yeah. And are we in? Okay. Okay, we're in. Okay, not straight, but let me see. There we go. Okay, that's the small. I love it. They look so good, and they're that's what they're really. The puzzle trigger always went with these grips back in the day. That's why I love them. Okay, so he can decide if you want small. If you want small, then we're good to set this up. But now we gotta figure out. Okay, shit, what are we gonna do here? The Wii one is almost in here, and then what I could do is I could just put. And what they used to do back in the day, guys, I remember this. We used to put like we would cut pieces of rubber and put them right here, like guys, that works just as good. Okay, because you don't want to reduce the distance it has, otherwise you're gonna have to do this weird mod. Okay, I could technically put this in here and see if it works, but the problem is, if he's the type of guy that doesn't like having to work on his guns, and he kind of wants the gun to, you know, work at the same time, well, okay, I haven't done anything weird, no weird mods on here. Okay, this would be the only weird mod, and what happens is this shim comes off, and then you're pulling the trigger, and it's really hard. You're like, shit, what's going on? Why do I have to pull really hard? And that's what happened, is this part finally came off, so it has to be replaced from time to time. So that's why I don't really want to put it on here. Like, to me, I consider this a jank build, but like, trust me guys, I have it in like half my guns. I have it with like hard plastic, with pieces of paper, anything. Okay, I have a lot of these, so they work. Okay, so don't remember, guys, you got to be creative sometimes and have fun with it and experiment. That's the whole beauty. That's how we all learn, and we get better at this. And like, I'm learning every day, because this is new product that we're working with. Okay, the hole doesn't line up. Shit, you know, it sucks. So do I mod this $40 trigger bar? To be honest, I don't want to mod this trigger bar. I don't know if I'm going to try to, I might just try to push that hole. I don't want to mod the distance. Okay, I don't want to mod this hole. I might try to move forward just a little bit and maybe epoxy it in. So these are things I have to check with him. I have to say, hey buddy, are you cool with me epoxying your trigger, making this a permanent setup? I would have to check with him. And that's what I'll do after I do this, video. Okay. The next thing is I want to check comments. Okay. Let's check comments before I go. I feel bad that I haven't checked them. Okay. Okay, we got that. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure no new. Okay, we're good. Okay. Let's go to content. We need to type in EX01. Okay, that's dumb. Where's the first one? Okay, first one's right here. Alright, so this was the insane one, the 1 hour one. I'm surprised. Okay, leave compensated barrel, throw a normal steel one. Oh, hey, you know what, Gray? I'll try that with mine. I think that sounds cool. Lilacs, hey, Carlson, I think I did that. I can't remember. Okay, but I want the Lilacs. I'm gonna put the Lilacs on my EX01. I'm gonna try. The problem is Lilacs doesn't like the conversion kit. It's gonna have to be modded. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, definitely not looking forward to it. What's up, Pete? Since United, okay, I know he's talking about Eva. Man, dude, the birds, the Eva was like freaking, it was like $900, $1,000. Insane. Do you think the slide frame, same alloys, other bits that come with it? Cow, it's a tie fit. I already tried. I don't know if I tried it on camera. I don't think I tried it on camera. Tie fit. You're gonna have to do some work. I don't know if it applies to all of them, but you're gonna have, guys. Most of the grips I put on the conversion kit, most of them were not droppers, except for 5KUs. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna have to respond to the messages separately. I would do that just in case they don't watch the video. Thank you, Eric. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, good. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so that was part 1. Okay, part 2. Okay. Any buffers on the guide rod? I'm not sure if he wants to get short stroked. That's up to him. I'll ask him if he wants to get short stroked. Hampa base compatibility. 5K frame needs to where slot sits on a Hampa base of the frame is a bit narrower than AM frame. Plate. Yes, it is. He's not wrong. It's thick. If you notice, I think in the last video I was talking about the UAC, that sucker was thick. But what's nice about thick, guys, is that it's on there tight. That sucker isn't moving. Okay, I like fat. Look at this. Wow, look at this. This is good. Hey, Rance, good shit, man. We got Maury Smooth, Garter, Maple Leaf, TTI, Next Speed. I need to get Next Speed, Rance. That's the next one I need to grab. I picked up Cal. Okay, Savia. I haven't bought Savia. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Rance, is Savia good? They look mediocre, and they seem like they're expensive. Just looking at the pictures, I saw a lot on JK Army and Rainbow 8. So we'll give you a heart here. This guy's thanking him. That's good. Savia magazines. I don't know. Knuckles says we ones are too thick. JK Army include AM custom mags. Hey, Taka 9. I was actually looking at the. If you're talking about the silver ones that are like not the 150 but 140, I actually I want to buy one to check it out. So maybe the AM custom mags, maybe they're thinner. Who knows? They could be thinner. But we know this Wii one. This is an old Wii 50 rounder, and it's tight. You know. So that's, who knows? They could probably do. It could be a thinner plating on there. Okay. Okay. So that's Kung Fu. Yes, Eric. It's still alive. If I could reach it, I would. It's doing great, Eric. The only thing that sucks is the outer barrel separates from. It's a two-piece outer barrel, so it's annoying. I have to epoxy it, but other than that, it's doing good. It's insane for how cheap that sucker was. But the funny thing is, 5KU beat Kung Fu. 5KU has just destroyed Kung Fu in terms of quality for price. So I wouldn't even look at Kung Fu with the shit that 5KU is doing. I wouldn't like. Kung Fu is still good for what it is, but they're a company that's out of business. I don't see them being operated anymore. Okay, so we're there. All right, let's go to the third one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Hypers, thank you, man. It's been a fun build. I think it's a great looking build. Okay, Kale says 5KU aluminum grip has fixed several issues in the video. How though? I'm not aware of any new grip. I haven't seen 5KU put any new videos. Mine out. Okay, I'll go look. Pete, all black would be nice, Pete. The only thing is, I wish this is in black though. I think that's why I just decided to go a tricolor, or you do black silver, because you don't have black kit. I loved how they did the guide rod here. It's a custom guide plug. You can't get this guide plug otherwise. It's only from that kit. So that's why I did the tricolor. I think it would work well. You got the same size Vortex, man. You gotta build it. It's fun. I'm getting one for me. Total cost and labor for a build like this. You know what? We'll discuss that at the end. This guy is obviously going to get a discount, okay? Because the reality is he didn't ask for a trigger job, and then he's a guinea pig, okay? We're testing a lot of shit on his stuff. My work is, there's going to be marks on here, and we're shooting more than average, okay? So I want to make sure this works. Is when it leaves, it's going to be good to go as much as possible. So we can talk about that when we get to the end of it, okay? I agree with you. This is a sexy I think it's an IPSC gun, but you can even use it for skirmish. What do you do when you say count plug back in is tight? You're gonna have to look around, and you're gonna see when you try to push in and it sucks, but you gotta look at all the angles. Look from the front, look from the back, from the side, and you gotta look at say, hey, why is it like, you'll see marks? It'll make mark aluminum. Look, guys, one thing I don't get sometimes is I don't know how these guys are building stuff, and they have no marks. It's like to me, they're not even testing the gun to see if it works. I don't know how you do it without having to. Unfortunately, there are going to be marks on it. You have to test it and make sure it's working 100% and fine tune it. That's what I'm doing. So when you do the cal blow back in, it's going to be the same. You're going to put it in, it won't go in. And just look carefully. You'll see the marks it's going to make, and you have to slowly file it. Okay, get yourself a jewel file kit, and then get yourself wet sandpaper and smooth it out, and just take it slow and steady. Okay. Slow and steady. I'll respond and comment though, because I don't know if everyone's gonna watch this video. Looking good for a cheap price. Yeah. We're gonna talk after 10K rounds. This is a nice. It is a nice option for a backup gun. 6-inch, 400 FPS. Man, I don't know if there's rules for how much power you can have, how many joules you can have. Carlson, yes, 600 for a full custom build. This is insane. That's like, this is, guys, you can't get a full custom build for 600 5 years ago. You couldn't, you cannot. Okay, unless it's, complete dog ass. This isn't even anywhere near dog ass. This is impressive. Once we get it fixed, we figured this out. I'm gonna get the trigger around maybe 11-15 ounce. Okay, close to 1 pound and under. We're gonna shoot it. We're gonna do the GoPro video, shoot it. We're gonna fine tune it for 2.5s, and then you're gonna see the trigger. I can't wait for this to get into his hands, and we'll see if he wants. I don't know if he's gonna want the steel barrel from Japan. Okay, so we'll see. Oh, hey, we're already speaking of Japan right here. Hard times using inner barrel compensator. Power regulation, yes. I know Japan's got the power issue. Raven. I don't know what these are. Oh, is this the Raven barrel? Oh man, I don't like. Look, I love PDI, but I don't. Once they came with the Raven barrels, I don't like it anymore. The PDI and Palestine were the only ones I did. The steel and the Palestine were the only ones. I know they had to do the Raven to compete with Maple Leaf and all those other guys, but man, at this point, if you're gonna get the Raven, I'd almost get the Maple Leaf or something like that. But he's right. That's the issue too. It's such an odd compensator. So I know what he's talking about. Hey, I'm getting custom inner barrel from Da Vinci. You're in Japan, so it'd be cheaper for you, but you could probably just talk to Da Vinci. He does custom inner barrels, and it's not like I'm not anyone special. I literally sent him an email. Just send an email or use the website. The website's a little janky, but talk to Da Vinci, okay? And I'm going to do a video on the inner barrel when it comes in, because I got some good news about it. I'm excited for it, and I have high expectations for those inner barrels. Really high expectations. Works well with the recent TDC hop, but been trying to figure out if modified tech company for PP2K would work. I'll have to Google that. Why hack? Okay, thank you. There you go. Sorry, Wyack. I was excited that day. Okay, honestly, I just sometimes I get excited. And I'm like, and it's like I want to finish this because it's the first gun I think we can actually complete. Because we're waiting on like freaking 5 different projects. Everyone, we're playing the waiting game with so many things. It's annoying. Okay, and then this is the most recent one. With the speed ball bearing trigger fit, I have not bought that trigger, and I feel bad, buddy. I haven't bought it. I need to. I actually want it, and I want to see if those things are just a gimmick. I've got to be honest, they feel kind of gimmicky, but I'm willing to buy one just for the sake of it. Just use the SSP5. Wait, what? Oh, oops. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get here. Wait, what? Where did I okay. From Bray. Atlas, oh hey, alright, he knows, yeah. God, you know what's funny? I'm surprised we haven't seen any of this in the airsoft pistol. I'm shocked, because they're the ones that pushed Infinity into that corner and scared him and his team, and that made me pissed off, because now you can't get true custom for Infinity. Guys, like 10 years ago, 5 years, well, yeah, probably, you could get any custom. You could tell him the craziest shit and he would do it. But since Atlas came into the scene, they've been pumping out like decent high quality pistols like a shit ton. They're selling them left and right, and it put him in like this hole, and he reduced his custom stuff, and it sucks, but still cool. Never bought from Blade. I know exactly what you're talking about. I never bought him. Unfortunately I don't know. I know Guns Modify. I love Guns Modify. He's one of the companies that you know how I have companies inside the box. He's outside of it. I like him a lot. If I can ever buy it, I'll buy it to test, okay? Okay, I'll check it out. What's up, Pete? They also have 12 meter. Yes, yeah. It's his friend. He said his friend has been watching it, and I think he said he can go 12, 14 or something, like something way bigger. So they'll take it out, and maybe what we'll do is when he does it, he can just send us a picture and say, you know, how it does. I wish we could just share pictures on here. It'd be nice if I could put like comment and then like add a picture or something. Tap the compensator. Yeah, I only have 11 millimeters. I think I showed it in the video. I don't have above. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't want to pay for the other ones because they're not normal sizes. 11 is the most common one. Okay, and that's where we're at. So he'll take care of the tapping. Okay, I think we covered everybody. Let me get out of here. It's late. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Remember, don't shit on this grip. I'm here to put up my dukes and you know, knock you out. We're saving $100, $150, $200. Just work on it. Give it. You only got to work on 2 areas. Okay, well, I'm sorry, 3 areas. I totally forgot this area. Okay, easy fix though. This one. Okay. Get that shim here. That's it. And this you don't have to worry about coming out. Once you're in here, and if you don't play around with it and stuff, it's gonna stay in there. Okay. Because you got this sitting here and it sits nice and high, doesn't move. Okay, you're not getting that up down kind of stuff. So this needs to be, I'd probably say 0.5 up. Finish that cut, smooth it out, 0.5 on the top just in case, and then probably at least, you know, 1 to 2 right here. 5K, if you're ever watching, please be my friend. Talk with me. Let me buy direct from you, so I don't have to buy from 5 different stores. Please. All right, I'll see you guys around. 5KU, excellent job. Okay, you guys know me. If I don't like it, I will always be honest with you guys. There's no bullshit here. Okay, if anyone shits on either one of them, they don't know what they're talking about. They haven't had experience with all the other companies and the years of experience. They're just talking out their ass, or they haven't bought it. Okay, if they're the few like that, just maybe they just got really unlucky in this you know, quality control issues. Okay, this is why I tell you, record from the beginning, record opening it, record everything. Because if you don't have the information, we're going to look at you and be like, hey, well, do you have the proof for it? Did you mess it up? Okay, and yes, can companies mess up stuff? Hell yes, okay. I've seen it, and I had it, experienced it myself too many times. For example, I told you guys, we don't know, I recorded this from Airsoft Megastore, but we don't know if someone from Airsoft Megastore put in the wrong one, or if 5KU did it. We don't know who did it. It's the wrong side. It's the right side thumb for the left side. Like, we don't know who did it. But if I didn't have the proof and everything, you guys would say, hey, you know, Knuckles, what the hell? Where's the proof? Okay, so if you're going to accuse somebody, make sure you have the proof, understanding, and the knowledge to back up your claim. Don't shit on it just because everyone else thinks it's cool to shit on it. All right, and that's why I'm here defending it. Okay, I have shitted on 5K for many years, but I've also said, hey, I also thank them because they also make some parts that nobody else will make, or some parts that are just insanely priced. SAS kit, Dirty Leopard, all these other guys, they make front strike kits, and they were like freaking $80, $100 and these are coming. They came in and just made it cheap. I'm like, oh, all right, good. You know, all right. Fix the trigger too, 5KU. Move the hole back a little bit. I gotta figure out what to do. I gotta first make sure he's cool with if he wants to short. If he wants to short, we're gonna get it in here. If he wants the medium, I go buy a new medium because I want the 1 millimeter I cut off the top and bottom, and I don't want it looking ugly anyways. Okay, this was our test run. Okay, we sacrificed it to the gods of airsoft. Okay, that's what he's also our guinea pig, but I'm making sure he's taken care of. All right, take it easy, guys.